Hello, I'm Tina. This is To the Inner Wild. Welcome back, and welcome to any newbies. This actually is exclusively those who practice in love and light, current state. Okay, even if you're a newbie, that's the sole requirement here. We're not going to make any accommodations for anyone else. So if there's any persistence, if there's any insistence, if there's any bullshitters that want to what do they call it, gate crash, I'll let the angels of love and light deal with that. I'll let the ancestors of love and light deal with that. So I welcome them in to direct and protect these messages, my chakras, my auras, my space, and that of my viewers and fam. Okay, so I had to restart on this because as I was doing my greetings, a few cards fell out. I took a gander at them, and no, it's a no. It's a no. There's interference, there's manipulation, or it's just yuck. So we're not going to accept any cards. Not going to let anything through until we do the proper greetings. Yes, so I welcome our cosmic families of love and light. My besties from the beyond that are also practicing. And, okay, we'll do that. What's the news? What's the scoop? 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So, it's coming back. It's kind of that informal U-turn. Like, you know that you're going to have to turn back after you go out and you find yourself within, like, peaceful ease. Like, shh, quiet. Not plugged into anything, just reconnecting with self. So we know that we're returning back to headquarters. Okay. So that's the vibe. I don't know if I'm feeling that vibe. I don't know, like, what it is that I came back from, but, we shall see. We shall see. This is probably, we'll just leave this open. Okay? Alright. Spirit. Okay. What is this? The 4 of Pentacles muted. Okay. This is coming back from a sense of ownership. Okay? You see that right there. A sense of ownership. It's, like that whole concept of 10 of Swords. You take your 5 of your swords away with whatever pride that you have left, and you're going to withdraw from the warring, right? Whatever your bit is, whatever your half is, to whatever degree. Now, you don't feel like you've come out winning. Now, I'm just explaining the swords energy. But looking at that here, 8, and we're taking half of that and going. It's that turnstile, that full circle of ownership. So you go out, you find yourself, and you, in this way of thought, looking at things in a different level, like accountability. And ultimate accountability is not just the wisdom obtained from, certain enlightenment, certain aspects of yourself or situations, whether past or present, but it's all relating to what you need here and now, to prepare you for the upcoming. So you haul that back in. And that ultimate accountability is hauling that wisdom back and knowing that the real work is implementing that into headquarters, right? Yeah, that's what we're looking at. Indeed. So it looks like it matches up to, like, how do I show you? Give me a second. Because I think it, like, messes with your eyes when you're looking at that glare. Oops. There we go. There we go. So when we're looking at that, it looks like it matches up. What's on his mind or her mind is, like, right at the foot, right there. And if you're turning that upright, okay, It's at the foot right there. So I think if we're looking at the pentacle, when it comes to elements, I think that portion right there is earth, if I'm not mistaken. And then it's like air, and there's something that's like fire, ethers, that. So I think when you start right there, it's earth. So it's grounded, this way of thought. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay. So is that the energy here, or is there anything specific you need me to say, Spirit? Okay. This is a Four of Pentacles. I'm sorry. Four of Swords, also muted. Okay. So we have Master number 44 here. It's muted. Okay, so obviously there's a lot of implied and direct thought here. We've been prompted by the divine to give some thought into what full accountability is, because we've been bitching about, we've had hard feelings about those who depict a lack of accountability within our lives, different aspects of it, right? With whatever gesture they've shown us, or us observing how they depict themselves in the world. So rather than pointing the finger, we got to haul that back in as far as what the world is telling us within this little skit, right? This live skit. And it's like, whether we are looking at this, whether we are standing up or laying down when we're like thinking about these things in perception, that I think it's implying our stance, within how we hold ourselves. Like, yeah, it's really critiquing ourselves. That's what's coming. This is okay. Fine, Spirit. Okay. Yeah, because I was stopped like 3 or 4 times from completing, like, just kind of finishing up, like, tying up loose ends, because I'm thinking, like, Page of Wands, Page of Wands, Page of Wands in reversal, which means, can't start something new unless you, like, clean your plate, basically. You got to finish up the old stuff before you take on the new. So I'm like, let me just, like, do some housekeeping. Let me just, like, get it moving. It should be very easy. The scripting is, like, pretty easy. I'm pretty grounded enough to, like, go through the keystrokes of it. Like, hand-eye coordination kind of thing. Or, yeah. So, hand, third eye coordination. Anyway, and, but then they're like, dude, you gotta slow down. Even though it might be easy for you, you gotta pace yourself. Like, so there were other things that they wanted me to focus on, and they, like, straight up shut off my phone. Straight up shut my phone off. Now that's not, like, all of their energy. That's just some of the allowance from, like, the haterdom coming through. They're like, yeah, go ahead and teach her a lesson. So they shut me down like 4 times. Holy smokes. Yeah. So then, I'm fine now. We're okay now. But, yeah. So, I'm getting to it. Okay. It's the Sun in reverse that came through. Right there. Okay. What do you want me to say about that, Spirit? Like, I think they're saying that it's just gonna come through. Like, this, I think, like, I'm rushing things, even though I don't realize I'm rushing things. Maybe, like, you get it too, but it's the Star in reverse too. Yeah, it's like, it's lock and key. It's definite. Like, Spirit's the only one, and we're the only one that holds keys to this. Like, to whatever it is that needs to be unlocked for... Yes. You know, it's like one of those padlock things. Like, only Spirit knows the code right now. Like, I think Spirit gave it to me a long time ago, but, like, I totally forgot what it was. And they're not gonna give it back to me again. Not for a little while. Look at that. And straight up direct on that. Like, okay, fine. I don't understand. But that's okay. This is a certain phase. Okay, I can't do all of it. Oh, you know why? Because we got the... there's a lot going on here. Am I reading all of this? Jeez. Okay, fine. So we have Queen of Swords muted. Oh, I can't show you. So we have Queen of Swords muted. Ace of Swords muted. Ace of Pentacles. What do you call it? Pronounced. Enunciated. Three of Swords muted. Oh my gosh. Two of Cups pronounced. Oh wait. The High Priestess muted. Two of Wands muted. King of Swords pronounced. And then the Hanged Man muted. They are just saying... It's just a gestation period. Like, chill out. That's all that they're saying. Like, if I cut my way through, it's just not time yet. I'm going to be like this little preemie. Not that there's anything wrong with preemies, just but for me. Oh, this is the Queen of Wands, not the Queen of Swords. Holy smokes. Like, everything, like, these are all good cards. Like, Tina, like, just... You know what they're doing? They're upgrading my, you know, as a Queen of Wands, they're upgrading my staff, like my, or our staff, our tools into swords. Like, you know, something... Just chill. Like, they're doing that. Do you see how aligned that is, the staff? That is, this is a particular investment by the divine. Like, they're upgrading us in order to be more potent in our delivery. So the more that we, like, fret, we're not playing with sticks anymore. We're manifesting with swords energy. So if we're fretting inside this little cocoon, we're gonna hurt ourselves without realizing it. Like, it's just creating harmony and balance with the world. Like, it's much more pronounced, and we know better. It's the Queen of or what do you call it? The High Priestess. We know better. We know better. Stop picking at the scabs. And we size ourselves up correctly. We already know. We don't even have to ask the question. We already know. So, there's, like, we're saying that we're ready. This is pronounced the King of Swords. And we just, like, want to slice our way through. But it's not time yet. Spirit's saying it's not time. You know what we're doing? Is instead of, like, going, like, sitting in the back seat, and, like, we're sitting in the back seat, like, saying, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? To the drivers up front. But it's more like when a lady is pregnant and you have overly watchful, like, helicopter parenting, you know, the birth of your first child, your grandchild. Like, are you ready? Is it time? Is it time? Is it time? Same kind of concept. Like, Spirit's just on repeat right now. That's it. Like, what are you going to expect? Okay, just... So Spirit understands the anticipation, you know. This is the Death card muted. And the 5 of Swords muted. Mm-hmm. So it's an ego death. And we're like, Spirit's cool that we're how do you say, cool with the fact, the core value, the essence that we're like, we want to do that too. We're cool with that, like old stuff, like, yeah, that's fine. that's cool, that's good, let's go. So Spirit is happy with that essence, but like with everything, you're not supposed to rush through it, because the formal click doesn't happen until you really put into a situation, and that's the real test of it. Now, when you're rushing things, there's a certain degree of fear latched onto that, like piggybacking, just like this little speck of dust you could see like in the sunlight, you know, just kind of like, where are you gonna land kind of thing. And so like when you're rushing things, it's like almost like a defiance, like you want to be out of a place, a certain situation, you want to be out of a certain skin. And so that desire of like wanting to escape something, or rid yourself of something, directly implies a lack of gratitude, a lack of appreciation. And when you make proper closure so as not to have any baggage, you have to, they're telling us this, okay, you have to close out with gratitude. That's all there is to it. Like, everything has its place. We're not going to rush everything. We're not going to rush anything. We're not going to dilly-dally either. But for this particular thing, like, it'll come when it comes. So, because there's going to be a revisitation of lessons when it comes down to like being put in similar situations. That's what it infers. Okay, if we're trying to rush something, there's a lack of appreciation, a lack of gratitude in the here and now. The purpose within divine timing, the lack of trust implied to our divine team. When they're doing a lot of work. When we say we're meeting halfway with them, they're actually carrying a huge, there's a lot of background work. For anyone that's been an assistant or a facilitator, or even a healer, they, in any degree, they like, it's a, like, even like nursing or anything of that sort, caretaking, it's a total understatement when you say like meeting halfway. There's a lot more involved than what you see. 6. Oh, this is the Lovers. It's balance. Yeah. So that's at core level. That's you have to think about like what you bring to the table, right? So you have to achieve this first within appreciation for self, because like when you're with someone, you have to be able to be committed through thick and thin, meaning that even at down points, there is respect for the other individual as well as self. There is like when you say thick and thin, for better or for worse, it doesn't mean stay in an abusive relationship or take advantage of the other person. It's saying when our fuel is down and low, at dangerous, harmful levels, we are able to observe and address those needs within ourselves and within others. And that cannot be achieved unless, you are for sure bringing that to the table. Because when you are for sure doing that, you can automatically see that truth in another individual. Yeah, okay, so I wanted to open up to that. It is the Ace of Wands in reverse, yeah. So for this, instead of like putting yourself out there, Spirit is saying, like with creativity, like, oh, I can make this work. Or it's like cheating yourself, like kind of rushing things, right? But instead, we're, this is in reversal, so it's, Give me a second. I need to take a look at it. Instead of having a skyrocket, looks like to communicate to like dart to your likings. It's saying that we're kind of like we're manifesting within our own powers. So it's like it turns into a wand. Okay, so we're working on our manifestation, the fire within, our priorities. Yeah, because Spirit, like at this time, we have high potency when it comes to our manifestations. But Spirit wants us to work on, what I'm hearing is our techniques. And what they're really monitoring is our prioritization, not just our methods. This is a wonderful time, a great venue, a platform where we can work on our methods. Yeah, so we're like in discovery mode, learning mode. And with that, like, it makes the learning process more fun. And naturally, Spirit will be able to see where our priorities lie. Because, like, once you tap into the inner child in accessing different types of magic, applying different methodologies, as well as integrating your own, like, creative problem solving, Spirit will naturally see where you apply that and if it's applicable. So that's what we're being judged on right now. That's what I'm being told. Okay. 5, the Hierophant pronounced. 7 of Pentacles pronounced. Holy smokes. 10 of Pentacles pronounced. Yeah. So regardless of like what that looks like, instead of investing in like trying to push things forward, because that's an obvious like fail or repeat class, you know, kind of thing. Like it's missing the point, okay, when you rush things, okay? So this state of, I don't know if I want to call it limbo. I mean, we did have the Hanged Man there muted on the earlier cards, but 7 of Pentacles is pronounced. Being patient with the process. That's what it is. You know how long it takes for this shit to grow? Sorry, I just heard something. You know how long it takes for a tree like this to grow? That's insane. This is a Hierophant. And then the 7 of Pentacles. It's like juggling too. So it's the art of balancing like the talent. It like it's not just a talent, but like the skill, the disciplinary measures, and practical applications. Because when you work with magic, especially on a subtle level, the higher you go, it's not all just fun and games, you know. What were you saying about that? That this is partially a test because it's meant for greater applications, more complex. So this is the fun part of the journey. So don't rush it, because this is an absolute investment to yourself, to your future, or to our future. 10 of Pentacles is absolutely revolutionary. This is legendary. This is epic wealth. So, you know, in practice, on the field, yeah. And this is also in our ancestors are watching. You see someone on the throne right there that we're learning, you know, and we're just like kind of showing them, you know, we're sharing what we're learning as we go, whether or not we realize it, to our ancestry. And they're very pleased when we engage in that. Yeah, okay, we're talking about discipline. When we reach those more complex levels, tricky energies that wish to siphon or degrade our energies, Like, we need to be able to be in tune with that. We need to be able to not let like, we need to be able to manage ourselves and our talents so that they don't we're not, so our discernment is not compromised. Therefore, our gifts do not, how do I say it? Do not run the risk of being abused by either parties. Okay. That's what Spirit wanted to say. I don't know if there's anything more. Like, so this test right now is, it's good. Like, I think the more that we, like, it's not bad to ask questions. Just make sure that it's not like the same, like, questions like, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Like, when it comes down to, like, those things, like, but as far as asking questions, like, the more that we know about why, like, the clearer we are about the why, I think the easier it is to, be in flow. Okay. Anything else, angels of love and light, Spirit? Is there anything else you need us to, like, anything else that you need us to focus on? I think that was good. That was like, I don't know, 15, 20 cards. Okay, that's it. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, the King of Wands. The Nine of Pentacles. The Four of Cups in reverse. The Six of Cups in reverse. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, Master number 66 here. Seriously. Okay. So we're regaining, like, a better attitude with regards to this. A sense of independence on the things that we need to do in order to make things, happen, not just make things work. So there is comfort in knowing that we're equipped enough to regain our independence. And what I'm seeing here is there is, like, the King of Wands facing the Queen of Pentacles. There is obvious, like, it's like they're ready, like, to play ball. Do you see that? The bat and the ball, like, I've got this. Well, I've got that. What? Okay. Okay, so, like, things are chill right now. Things are chill. Things are, like, chill. Okay, but Six of Pentacles, we're giving back to ourselves. We're refilling our own cup, and it's just like, instead of, like, feeling like at a loss from previous, like, relationships, when I say filling our cup, we're just kind of, like, coming into the understanding of, like, regrounding ourselves, like, that, so we don't carry that forward, that whatever was perceived as taken, like, we're cutting our losses with a good attitude of what moving forward means. Yeah, that's what's happening here. So when we do that, we have a trail of gestures that validate, that prove that we're moving forward, like that we're recalibrated. Yeah, because it looks like in previous relationships there was an imbalance, like a huge imbalance, like from an authority type of figure to a child, it looks like. So one was hoarding more, and it was like kind of breadcrumbing the other. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Okay. So, look, the light just went out. Oops. Oopsie derps. Okay. Give me a second to relight this. Come on. Thank you so very much. Oh, forget it. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not going to force it. What's on the top? Okay, it's 2 of Swords. That's actually the bottom of the deck. So you have 2 of Swords upright. And then on the top of the deck is the Knight of Cups. Okay, so we still have like love shown to us, a certain level of commitment, like loyalty. I would say loyalty at a certain rate, but like we have to kind of like block ourselves off a bit, like just like we're not leading people on. Okay, we know what we have to do, and this is just a part of disciplining ourselves. Yeah. That's what's going on there. Okay. So, let's get this through. Okay, what do you want to tell us, Spirit? Okay. E. Okay. That fell on. It's all stacked here, so that's quite a bit. That was on the Queen of Pentacles. So we have IRLS TROALTZ SOAPJA. So we have soap, stole, rose, a rose, trial, or trials, jails. Oh my goodness, what's going on? Slap, trail, AORN. You know what that's like a trade show. American Orthodontics something, or Orthopedics I don't know. Oh wait, no, that's not an N, it's a Z. Okay, so there's kind of like nursing kind of thing though, like medical thing here. Spare. Spaz. Okay. I will start with trails. Okay. Just because, like, in previous reading on the beaver moon, full moon, like the frost moon, I think it was also called, many things that it's named. But there was a animal tracks where we have to, like, on our search for, certain discoveries, we have to be mindful of the tracks that we leave behind as well. Trails can be considered as tangents, part of the journey, part of the learning process. And And I prefer that. Like, you don't really know exactly where it's leading to, you know, like how it's going to lead you. So I prefer that rather than trials, you know. It's like a better approach to following, you know, your needs, your calling. Okay. Um, hmm. 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 Um. Hmm. Okay. So we're talking about accountability here, right? Okay. I mean, I see zaps. Mm. I see roots. I think roots are important. So roots. Okay. Oh, I have lasers. So having laser focus. I think I might need to channel songs from Major Lazer. Maybe the Roots. I'm not sure. I don't know too many songs from the Roots. I know that they're very popular, or very well known. But I know for a fact, Major Lazer, there's something there. Let's see here. I still have Zap here. Maybe Roger and Zap too. But I know that, like, there are certain times where we get messages that are like zaps from the divine. So I really feel like if we lose focus, we're kept back into alignment. We're at that level. Yeah. Junior? Somebody is like a junior. JR. Or RJ. We have Lee still here. So that depicts someone who's quite dangerous. Yeah. So that person is observing. Yeah. Definitely. PL, LP. We have LO. Where does this L go? LA. Oh yeah, we still have RL or I or LI. Still. Like, what's the deal, man? Okay, so there's that. Okay, I feel like I have to do another set real quick before I Move on. Okay. A. Okay. So we bring on our A game by focusing on ourselves because it was muted. And what fell over, I didn't realize I got the, it's in heads. So quarter, there is an S on it. So there are some snakes that are focused on wealth, like our wealth, like in the making. So here I have HKNNWOILTXAAEASG in total for that. Okay, so sax. So somebody must like jazz, or they have played the saxophone. GAT. So something about guns that they're affiliated with. Knox, KNOX. So something like, I don't know what that pertains to, but I can look into that later. Sail, they might know how to be adept at boating. I believe. I'm pretty sure. Stale, slate. Next, snail, Xena. Okay, because I'm seeing like all of these things here, and like somebody who's very like what do you call it, like survival mode type of, like they can survive out on their themselves, like they know how to do all of that for sure. Yeah. So like even though there's all these things that like imply that they would be a danger to us, Spirit is just reassuring us that like we're like a Xena warrior. Yeah. LOA, law of attraction, that there's a certain reason why they're not just attracted to us because they're assigned to us. Like there's other reasons. It's not, it's like the human nature thing. Like the universes like collide. So they're very much intrigued as well. Shaken. Yeah, they have like this whole 007 thing, like shaken, not stirred kind of thing, right? Oh my gosh, for real. Let's put that there, because that's like an important thing, like for anybody. And plus you get like a a good blend when it comes to that. When you're doing like alchemy, when you're doing like the whole element of temperance, if you want like to have a thorough temperature and like efficiently done, it's shaken, not stirred. I mean, I don't really know about like all of that stuff, but there we go. That's a message that I got. So Xena. Oh, I also no, I don't. Okay. Gate. What does that mean? Like, is that like someone's like throat or something? I don't know. Also, ghost. Yeah, so you might have like some ghost followers, or like, you know, like this lingering feeling where someone's always watching you through someone else, or like who? Yeah, who's watching WHO? Yeah, I don't know anymore. You know that. That song. I see Gail, someone's name, or like, yeah, GAIL. That's weird. Whole. Gate. I don't know. Gal. What? What's the deal with that? Oh, wait, no. I think the gate is like, right? Like someone, I don't know. I don't often use that word, so what's the deal? I don't know. Hold on a sec.